Hey guys, I don't know how many people are aware of the news, but the original Predator creators James Thomas and John Thomas, the Thomas brothers as they have been known, are suing Disney to reclaim the rights of the Predator series. They are the ones that wrote the first two Predator movies, they are the ones responsible for the creation of the Predator creature, so I think a lot of thanks to those guys for giving me the Predator series. Alien and Predator are my two favorite series. So of course I have a lot of respect for the guys who are able to give me the Predator, to be able to give me out the movies, games, comics, novels responsible for the creation of the whole series, you know. But yeah, this fight that is about to start between the Thomas brothers and Disney is might really screw things up for the fans over the next months, years, whatever. Because this is something that might affect any ongoing work that is being done with the Predator name on it, and prevent anything new to be released with the Predator name on it. So yeah, this might really suck for the fans. The fans always want to suffer. While all the people up there are fighting over money, the fans that just want to enjoy their favorite series, they're just gonna get screwed in the process. Yeah, I mean the weak ones always want to get screwed over, and in this situation, it's gonna be the fans, of course. So yeah, the Thomas brothers are filing a lawsuit against Disney seeking confirmation of successfully recapturing rights to the franchise. Meanwhile, Disney is gonna fight back, of course. They have filed their own suit against the Thomas brothers with the goal of retaining the rights. The Thomas brothers are seeking to exploit this new copyright law termination provision. As a new law that has been done like over the last years, which allows authors to cancel transfers after a certain amount of time, typically 35 years. That's why it's happening right now, because it's been that long since the first movie was released. So this is the time, this is their chance of doing this, to get the rights back, to get more money back, to get more compensation for creating the Predator series, you know. And this is something that has been happening to a lot of other works that have been done in the 80s. It's not something that is only happening to Predator. It happened to Friday the 13th, which is going to comment more regarding Friday the 13th and Iconic. But yeah, such plans by Disney may face obstacle in the form of termination, because Disney might say, "Ah, fuck it, I don't want to deal with this shit. You guys can have Predator. We don't want this franchise. I mean, Disney doesn't need Predator." So here's the out information regarding the lawsuit. You know, I'm gonna put a link to this article in the description of the channel. Here's more technical stuff about how it's gonna be done, like what the Thomas brothers are gonna try to do here, how Disney's gonna fight back. Here's the lawsuit, more technical stuff, which I really, I'm too lazy to read all this stuff. I don't understand very much. I'm just worried about how this is gonna affect my beloved Predator series, you know. It's kind of ironic in a way, and funny in a way, because the same thing happened with the Friday the 13th franchise, and it's another series that Iconic did an asymmetrical multiplayer with. Is this like an Iconic curse? Is the same gonna thing happen again? I wonder what the guys in Iconic are thinking right now. No, not this again. Why is this happening again to us? The original writer of the first Friday movie also sued because of the same reason, and because of the lawsuit, the franchise was put in a coma. The chance of another movie became impossible, and all the DLC from the Friday the 13th game was cancelled. They could not create more content for the game, and eventually they kind of abandoned the game. You can still play, but the game is pretty much over in regards to content support. So is Hunting Grounds gonna suffer the same fate now? Is all the next new content gonna be affected and cancelled? I think it's time for Iconic to hurry up and release those maps and only other DLCs before things go really bad and they are not allowed to do any of that anymore. I heard that since the game was started before Disney even got the rights to the Predator, it might not make any difference. In the game's case, it might not affect the game at all. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Well, but the comics of the Predator that are gonna come out were put on hold. So at least for comics and novel, that might not happen for a while. I'm not much into comics, but I like the Predator novels. I got most of them, so that's gonna be very disappointing for me. Also, there was a new Predator movie in works at the moment. It's being called Skulls. I don't even think they even start filming, so it's like in a very early development stage as of now. So it's something that can be very easily cancelled. Why would Disney put their money on a series now that they have to deal with this lawsuit? I don't give a shit about Skulls, really. I didn't like the premise, the information of the plot that I've seen so far. It seems like another exploitation movie. They just want to hijack the Predator series and use it to spread their personal opinions about a subject that have nothing to do with this franchise. It's kind of like what Shane Black did on the Predator movie, with the whole autism is the next step in human evolution bullshit. I'm already getting those deep Predator vibes with this one. Back then, when the more information about the Predator part was released, I had a feeling it was going to be bad. Like I could feel it coming, and well, it was very disappointing for me. And I have been feeling this same kind of thing for this next Predator movie. So this is Skulls can eat shit and die for all I care. I don't really give a shit about this movie. I'm just worried about how this is gonna affect Predator Hunting Grounds. I'm worried about it, and yeah, I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that iPhonic will still be able to do what they want to do with the game. It's still gonna be have support to new content being released. But for now, all we can do is to wait and see how things are gonna go from now on.
Glad you got here when you did.
I ain't leaving your ass here.